3 or 4 days later, after I released that robin, just now while I'm editing it, I see that I have no introduction. So here's my introduction. Hello everyone. It started really randomly. The start is I'm going outside to show the mother robin, which is like freaking out at this point. And the video, I guess, will just explain itself. So welcome to my channel, and yeah, mother up there on the top of that row. And here's the baby that we released, just sitting on the side of the nest. I don't know if you can really see it from here. You guys see him? Sitting on the side of his nest up there. He's got his mouth up there. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to get a better shot from over here. There he is, little baby robin. And his mother's going crazy because she does not like me because I touched him today to get him back in his nest. And so yeah, that is the robin and its mother that I released today. I actually I have barely like any footage from the rescue, but we now, as you guys know, you probably all know, have a small, not a good spot, sorry, have a small animal rescue, and so we've taken some baby mice, adult mice, some baby birds. What else have I rescued? I didn't really rescue a baby bunny, but I got it out of the road. It was old enough, it was mature enough to be out on its own, so I just got it out of the road because it was on a busy road. And so hoping to rescue a lot more animals, and I'll show you guys what footage I do have from today of the bird rescue. I have barely any. I was just like in such a hurry to get everything together. So to explain the day, basically my neighbor came over and said, I have a little baby bird in my garage, I don't know what's there. And so I went over there, got the little baby out of the garage, and put it in a bucket so that I could look at it and just make sure it wasn't hurt, and just assess the situation. And then I set him down kind of by bushes where we thought the nest was, or by where the mom was, and it was very apparent that the mother was calling and calling and calling, and then she just stopped calling for a while, and the baby just kept calling. And so he is a fledgling, and so I didn't want to mess with him too much because I know that he's almost ready to be out fully on his own. But I knew that his mom also still needed to help him because he can't fly. All he can do is kind of wobble walk. And so he must have either jumped or fell out of his nest. Probably jumped because he is a fledgling. Now we did put him back because for the whole day he was just sitting by this bush calling for his mom, and his mom was not coming, but it was very apparent that that was his mom. And the mom even had like a worm in her mouth, and she was just sitting on the top of one of my neighbor's roofs and was just calling and calling and calling. And she freaked out anytime that I got close to him because I gave him a little bowl of water because his mom was not coming. And his mom just left him alone for a long time. So we were looking all over for a place where there could be a nest and we could set him down so the mother would come back, because the mother was not coming back at all the whole day. We were leaving him alone because he was just not in the nest. So we found the nest, and we set him back into the nest, and probably just 5 minutes after we did that, the mom came back and fed him, and so he can hop out now when he wants. And yeah, so I'm going to show you, I don't think I have any videos, but I will show you all the pictures. So yeah. It's like 9 p.m. And so after we released the baby, a few hours later, I just went back just to go look, and the baby had jumped out, was running towards the road, and so I scooped him up and put him back, and he flew out. And I scooped him up and put him in a yard, farther back in my yard, and he ran under my deck. So I scooped him up, and I brung him out. He ran under my deck again, couldn't get him for like an hour. Once I finally got him out, I didn't get him out. He walked himself out. He was just hopping around because he can't fly. So the mom left by this point. And probably just to go get worms. But it was getting dark, and the neighbor let out her cat. Now this little bird is hopping all around. And this cat was literally born stray, so it was hunting for itself to live. So it knows how to hunt, and it loves to hunt, and that's how it gets most of its food. So if this cat sees this little jumping bird, this cat is going to kill this bird. So we brung the baby bird in for the night, and I'm going to show you his right now. In one of the nests that I made him. So he has a perch, and by the way, I did just feed him mushed up worms, and he actually took it through a syringe. Then this is like it's like a ferret hammock, but he likes it down there. And then this is just like a little woven basket with some torn up tissue in there. And then he has a towel down and a little mat down and a very shallow bowl of water, somewhere to stand, and obviously I feed him because he's still a baby. If I had a video of him eating, I'd definitely insert it, but sadly I did not catch it. Nope. So he's very, very sweet. And he's getting used to everyone, but we are going to release him right in the morning. We were only keeping him overnight so that the cat wanted to get a baby bird to eat. And so we literally got him to eat. See? As soon as I turn the lights off, he starts chirping. Because like it's really hard to get a baby bird to eat. So me being able to get him to eat was like a huge win. And so yeah, I actually haven't seen, and she hasn't been calling for him at all. So I don't know. I know he's a fledgling, so maybe she's just decided it's at the point where she doesn't care. So I just put all the animals to bed. Gotta be quiet because most of them are sleeping. But just gonna quick turn on this light. You come over to the baby section. You look into my little rescued baby robin enclosure here. You can see that he's up. He's in this hammock. He's sleeping. By the way, this white stuff is soap. So I just washed my hands. But try to be quiet so I don't wake all of them up, because it takes a while to get into bed. All those little babies. He's just in his hammock sleeping. It's the most adorable thing ever. Really early in the morning, I woke up and fed him and petted him and got him all comfortable. Okay. And then that's all I've done this morning, because right now we are going to go release this baby bird that I have rescued. He is now a fledgling, and we gave him lots of hopping time yesterday, and he started flying, and so we really know now that this is the time to let him go. Even though he fell from his hammock. So we're gonna go to the nest where we found him and just set him down around there. You gonna go, buddy? Gonna go, little guy? Go! You can go! Go! Wow! Oh, he's still hopping. Well, so much for nothing. Goodbye. You little hopper. Yeah, guys. Bye. Thank you so much for watching that video. And yeah, so now we have a small rescue. And I'm really excited about this. And that was my first release. I've done adoptions with the domestics, but this was my first like wild animal release. Now, I know this wasn't like a total rescue because the only reason we brought him inside is because that cat had ran out. And it was an indoor cat, but it was born stray, and so it was a hunter. For the first like few months of its life, it hunted to get food, and it was still hunting. And so if it saw this little baby bird hop around, it would be a really easy target. So we just decided not to take the chances, and we kept him overnight. When we touched him, we had gloves on, and we made sure that he didn't get too used to us so that we could still release him. And actually, since I've released him, I haven't seen him, so I'm guessing he's off flying in our woods now. Bye, guys.